welcome back to my channel. This is the 17th vlog in the series of the build of my model and scale train track. If you want to follow me in the whole process of building this table, please consider to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified for further videos. So in this video we're gonna bring this section here to the upper deck, over the bridge, and then here this is the upper deck. So I already positioned the train here. I used a flex rails to measure about the distance, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we will cut the right angle to make this small barrier here, or small incline here, and then this section over here. So I have positioned the bridge a little bit in the position where I wanted to have it. This curve is a little bit tight, so I'm gonna shorten that a little bit. But this is the position where the train should be. So this will be the curve towards the bridge, but we see that the wagon here almost touches the edge of the bridge. So we need to check on how we're gonna do that. Here it is straight onto the bridge going onto the upper deck. But here the curve is within the bridge, so we need to adjust that. Let me back out the train a little bit. So hopefully there is no derailment, because I didn't check the switches. Okay, so this is looking good. So this is the section. I already put some metal strips here. I'm not going to isolate it yet. We will do that at a later stage, that we bring the power to the upper deck, because this section here will be controlled by the upper deck. But this is about the curve what I want to use. Now I use flex rails, so here I have a set of flex rails. Let me grab one. So this is one flex rail. So I bend it, and as you can see, the end of this flex rail is in the middle of the bridge. Well, that will give us a hard time to connect the rails together. I actually would prefer to have the bend at this, connection of the rails here. Since this is a correct fit already, I'm gonna use my Dremel to cut the rails here and put the connection over here. I will also bring this a little bit to the front, so I can easily measure out the bridge. So that is what we're going to do in this video. So we will see the build of this area. Another thing is we have a curve here, but I don't have any wood or any barrier to have the rails connected to. The same here. So how are we going to do that? So I'm going to use a piece of paper. I'm going to put it underneath the bridge and underneath the rails and set it the way I want. So this is approximately the area which I want to cover. So we already know that this is the curve, so I'm going to use the outside, and this is the other side. So let me remove that. So I'm going to use some flex, some cork. So this is the same width as the cork, approximately. So then this would be approximately the center line. Let's measure it. Lift up. So this would be the center line. Of course, we're not gonna make it this small because of the bridge itself, the entrance. It needs to be a little bit bigger. I'm not gonna make it that wide as this section. I'm gonna cut a section over here. I'm gonna cut a piece over here, so I'm gonna remove this stud and replace it, or I'm gonna cut it in half. And that's the same what I'm gonna do. So the stud will be positioned over here, or actually over here, so I have a correct connection to that bridge. So I'm gonna make sure that the width of this area is bigger than, so let's say 3.5, so it's 5. We're gonna make it approximately 6 centimeters wide. This way, so 6 centimeters wide. So here, here, and then of course in this angle it will be there, there. So this would be the piece. Let's measure it again. So I see that the bridge needs to come to this side a little bit to make the curve a little bit better. So, like this. So since the bridge will be here and this will be here, this is the piece which I'm gonna cut out of a piece of hardboard. So the same we're gonna do here. So with this area, we already know the bend is going this way and that way. This underneath. It's approximately the same width. You measure. This is 5.5. Here should be 6, so it will be a little bit bigger. So that will be this piece. And now we need to take that piece. Put this underneath. How far we can get. Let me measure this. 5, and this is also 5. It needs to be a little bit bigger. Let me put this underneath. So this will be approximately it. I'm gonna use some tape. So this would be it. I'm going to mark it here. The end. This one. And then mark it there. Same here. So I'm going to cut those pieces of hardboard. And I will be back. So with the help of these templates, I cut out some sections of hardwood or hardboard. So this section will be placed over here, and this section will be placed over here. And then of course in the right angle. So we need to match it. So it looks pretty okay to put it in this way. There is only one problem, and that is the connection of the flex rail. As I said in the beginning, this flex rail ends in the middle of the bridge, and that would be very difficult. So I'm gonna put it on top of here. I can put it here at the end of this extra section and then have it connected so that I can always remove the bridge. I can remove the bridge that way, because this section here would be one section, and then I'm gonna use the section which I cut off to connect here. I'm gonna solder it so that it doesn't get loose with vibrations, because that would be a weak link for the electricity. So that is what we're gonna do next. So we were gonna take this out, I'm gonna put it together, we're gonna solder it and then measure the total length. And one thing what I would like to do is make sure that there is no curve here, but that this is straight and the curve begins here. But we will see how we're gonna do that. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified for further videos. And I will see you in the next video.